Hare Krishna. Today I'm reading from Vrindavana Ashtakam, a song, Vaishnav song from Stavamala by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So in this song, the author, the Vaishnav, he says, the lyrics of the first line of the song is like this. Nayok siddhirna mamastu moksha vaikunt lokipina parshadatvam premapina syaditi chetyarantu mamastu vrindavane vasa ताराम जनुर यत्र विचि विधिर्यायाचे सद्भक्त चूड़ा मनिर्युद्धवोपि विश्वैव माधुर्य धुरम तदस्मिन् ममास्तु वृंदावन एव वास. I'll read the entire Vaishnav song and then we will read the translation. किं ते कृतं हन्त तपशितीति गोप्योऽपि भूमे स्तुवते स्म कीर्तिं येनैव कृष्णाङ्घ्रिपदाङ्कितेऽस्मिन् ममास्तु वृन्दावन एव वास. भाण्डीरगोवर्धनरासपीठास् स्त्रीसीमेकयोजनपरिचकेन मिते विभूत्वाद अमितेऽपि चास्मिन् ममास्तु वृन्दावन एव वास. यत्राधिपत्यं वृषभानुपुत्र्या येनोदयेत् प्रेम सुखं जनानां यस्मिन् ममाशवलवत् यतोऽस्मिन् ममास्तु वृन्दावन एव वास. सदा रुरुण्याङ्कुमुखाविशङ्कं केलन्ति कूजन्ति पिखाली कीरा शिखन्दिनो यत्र नतन्ति तस्मिन् ममास्तु वृन्दावन एव वास. वृन्दावन्याष्टकम् वृन्दावन वृन्दावन्यास वृन्दावनास्याष्टकम् एतदुच्चै पठन्ति ये निश्चलबुद्धयस्ते वृन्दावनेशाङ्घ्रि सरोजसेवां साक्षाल्लभन्ते जनुसोऽन्त एव. This is a very nice, a small 9 verse lyrics, Stavamal written by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. The first verse is, let me not have mystic powers, impersonal liberation, the Lord's association in Vaikunt, or even pure love for Him, if instead of them I may reside in Vrindavan. What is residing in Vrindavan? Do you think it is a nice garden like structure with beautiful ponds, rivers like Yamuna flowing, and then it is rivers like Yamuna flowing. Then there are trees, there are many beautiful birds singing in melodious tunes on the branches, swinging on the branches, and then there is beautiful pastures all around, cows are grazing. One might visualize Vrindavan like this, but no. Vrindavan, this is material world. What is that visualization? Is belongs to the material world, or at the most to the higher planets. But Vrindavan, no one can imagine how Vrindavan is. Actually, that is the fact. The Vrindavan that we see on the Earth planet uh, in the state of Uttar Pradesh and near a northern side, in the northern side, um, that place is a Vrindavan for sure. And we say, Hum Vrindavan Jaki Aaye, they say Vrindavan Jaki Aaye. And then we saw Radharaman temple, then we saw Krishna Balram temple. The deities were very beautiful, they were decked with all the fresh flower garlands, etc. etc. But that is not the way to see Vrindavan. You have to have some sentiment for seeing Vrindavan. How will you see when you surrender to the lotus feet of the Lord of Vrindavan? So here it is saying, let me not have mystic power without his permission. Means surrender to lotus feet means we cannot see Krishna directly. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has said, Das Das Dasanudas. Naham Vipra Nachanarpate. Navani न शुद्र वाणी न शुद्र Gopir Pad Kamalayor Dashadas Dasanudas. So I'm not a Brahmin, nor a Kshatriya, nor a Vaishya or Shudra, but I am the servant of the servant, of the Lord's servant. Thus, dasanu das. So why is it said like this? Only such a person can see Vrindavan actually. Why? Because you have to become a carrier of the dust from the lotus feet of the Goswamis, like Rup and Raghunath. Only then you can see Vrindavan. Means what? Service attitude. You have to serve the Lord and His servants, His Jan, without which it is impossible. You cannot even imagine of seeing Vrindavan. And if you say, yes, I saw Vrindavan, there were beautiful trees, Kadam trees were there, Yamuna was flowing, overflowing. Oh, Yamuna water was overflowing. It was a beautiful sight. There are beautiful mountains. Govardhan I saw. That is not Vrindavan. It is, you have to have a chakshu for that. Bhava Vrindavan. That is Bhauma Vrindavan that you see here. And you have to have eyes to see that. Means what? The grace from the pure devotees of Vrindavan. Direct rays of the devotees of Vrindavan Dham. Which Vrindavan Dham? There where the Lord of Vrindavan resides. Who? None other than our Lord Krishna with his supremely confidential servants. And of course, Radha Krishna. So Radha Rani. So that is the way. And you, only without service you cannot see the Lord. And service means you have to surrender to the Lord's servants, and only then you can see that. So here, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is speaking for the aspiring people like us. Let me not have mystic powers. That is what the Acharya wants to see. Do not go for mystic powers. Don't hanker for mystic powers. Impersonal liberation and or either to be alongside the Lord in the Vaikuntha or even pure love. Do not even ask the Lord for pure love of Him, for Him. And instead of that, I may reside in Vrindavan. So He is giving us an approach, an attitude, what we must think for Krishna. Reside in Vrindavan means serving the Lord's entire paraphernalia, that is residing in Vrindavan. So even if I may not have any love for him, pure love for him, but only if I reside in Vrindavan, just by seeing all his people around and all, I may get some bhav of service. When Brahma and Uddhav, the crest jewels of devotees, saw the intense sweetness here, they begged to take birth here, even as a blade of grass. For this reason, I prayed to reside in Vrindavan. Now, here, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Maharshi is speaking about the um, the importance why he wants to advise souls to go for this sentiment to reside in Vrindavan. Why? Because even the personalities like Brahma and Uddhav, they are such exalted personalities. The creator of the universe, Brahma, and Uddhav, the very dear friend of Lord Krishna in Dwarka. They both, they are the crest jewels of devotees. They were very much favorably disposed towards the Lord. They did not forget Lord in a favorable way for even a second, fraction of second. And why Brahma? Brahma gave up his mental speculation, which was a hindrance in his attaining the divine vision of the Lord. He gave up that mental speculation. Who? The creator of the universe, such a big exalted personality, the boon, the giver of boons to all the people who do austerities. That Brahma, he and with the crest jewel of devotees, they saw the intense sweetness of Vrindavan and they begged the Lord to take birth in Vrindavan, even as a blade of grass. So, such exalted personality is also going for that. So, please, for this reason, I pray, give me reason to stay there in Vrindavan. Here, the gopis glorified the earth, saying, "What are the austerities, O earth, you have done, so that your surface is now marked with Krishna's footprints? May I reside in Vrindavan?" The gopis are seeing the footprints of the Lord on the surface of the earth. And looking at the footprints, they are praising the fortune of Mother Earth, saying that, "What austerities have you done?" Now, here they are asking Mother Earth, "What austerities you have done that your surface is marked with the Lord's footprints?" So, may I reside in Vrindavan? Residing in Vrindavan, again I'm telling you, you have to have a eye. भाव चक्षु से ही वृंदावन के दर्शन होते हैं। भाव चक्षु, तुम्हारा भाव स्थिर हो, और वो है सेवा का, प्रेम का, स्नेह का। एक फ्रैक्शन ऑफ अ सेकेंड, एक क्षण के लिए भी तुम भगवान और उनके भक्तों के विपरीत चिंतन जब नहीं करते, तब आपके लिए सोचा जाएगा कि आपको प्रवेश मिलेगा कि नहीं। मिलेगा कि नहीं मतलब आपको पूरा शुद्ध होना पड़ेगा। ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं मिलेगा, पूरा शुद्धिकरण आपको होना पड़ेगा, जिससे आपको वृंदावन का भूमि का आपको आनंद मिल सके। भगवान की सेवा का आनंद उनके भक्त कैसे लूटते हैं ये देखने का अवसर मिल सके। तो उसके बगैर आपको प्रवेश नहीं मिलेगा। इसका मतलब ये है आपको पूरा हृदय अंतःकरण शुद्ध करना होगा, तब जाके ही आपको भगवान के वृंदावन में वास मिलेगा। शुद्धिकरण मतलब उनका पूरा शुद्ध प्रेम प्राप्त करना। तो यहाँ पे गोपी they're glorifying the earth. May I reside in Vrindavan where because of Vedas say raso vaisa, transcendental sweetness attained. The Lord Himself is sweetness. Attain its highest perfection in the gopis' passionate love. Now, now in the verse, the Lord Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying, "May I reside in Vrindavan because the Vedas are proclaiming Raso Vaisaha, the transcendental sweetness in its utmost perfection is found in the gopis' passionate love." So, such is the glories of the servants, the devotees of Lord Krishna of Vrindavan. The Vedas find its perfection. The Vedas, they say Rasovaisa, the transcendental sweetness attained its highest perfection in the gopis' passionate love. Although only 5 yojanas in circumference, bounded by Bhandirvan, Govardhan, and Ras dance arena, it is unlimited and transcendental opulence. May I reside in वृंदावन? सो वृंदावन में माधुर्य भी है, ऐश्वर्य भी है। ऐसा नहीं है कि वृंदावन में माधुर्य ऐश्वर्य नहीं है। ऐश्वर्य इज इन full bloom in Vrindavan. No one knows this actually. They think otherwise. It is in full bloom in Vrindavan, but it is covered, it gets subdued by the Madhurya of Vrindavan. The Madhurya of Vrindavan is so great that it subdues the Aishwarya. And due to this, what has happened? They have forgotten the Lord is such a high, exalted personality, and their dealings with the Lord are like, very, very intimate. So there is no feeling of high, low there. They feel Lord as one of them. They have reverence, but they have no distance from the Lord. They are very intimate to the Lord. Such is the Madhurya of Vrindavan. It subdues its Aishwarya. Because Vrishbhanu's daughter is the queen, and because here the happiness of pure love of God rises. I yearn to live here. I pray. I reside in Vrindavan. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying, because Vrishbhanu's daughter is the queen, and because here the happiness of pure love of God rises. Each moment, the happiness of the pure love of Krishna is rising in Vrindavan. it is not stable. It's not like you reach a one state and you will be there. No, there is a rise in the happiness of the love of God every moment. And for this reason, may I reside in Vrindavan is the prayer. Even by performing many austerities, now there is a secret here. The happiness of pure love of God is rising means what? Again, the service attitude. One wants to, the devotee wants to see his Lord pleased. The Lord wants to see the devotee pleased. And no one gets defeated. When the Lord thinks for the pure devotees, the gopis, they in reciprocate in turn. The gopis, when they think for the Lord's happiness, the in reciprocation the Lord gives them 100 times more than what they give, and the gopis are more happier than the Lord. The happiness that the devotees get is many folds than what the Lord gets. Such is the competition to serve each other there. Serve means to please each other through service. Even by performing many austerities, Goddess Lakshmi could not enter the great rasa dance pastime. I want to reside in that splendidly beautiful groves of Vrindavan. Even by performing many austerities, the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Devi, she did a lot of tapasya to be in the rasa dance, to be a part of the Ras Leela, but she did not get an entrance there. Why? Because she is full Aishwarya personified. She could not shed it off and get into that Madhurya route. She had a tough time getting into the Ras Leela. Such is the importance of Vrindavan. So, Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur, on behalf of us, he says, may I reside in the splendidly beautiful groves of Vrindavan. May I reside in Vrindavan where the Ruru and Nyanku deer fearlessly play, the cuckoos, bumblebees, parrots sing, and the peacocks dance. Then now hear all the beautiful, birds and the forest animals who are like, more of a domestic kind. They are very humble and they are very noble by nature, harmless, noble, and very meek. So these forest animals, the Nyanku deer and the Ruru and Nyanku deer, cuckoos, the birds, cuckoos, the bumblebees and peacocks, they dance here. I want to reside in such a Vrindavan. They who with great concentration read aloud this Vrindavanashtaka, at the end of the life, they are in direct service to the lotus feet of Vrindavan's master. They who with great concentration read aloud this Vrindavanashtakam. Here Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has given a benediction to the readers saying that whoever reads aloud this Vrindavanashtaka at the end of this life attains direct service to the lotus feet of Vrindavan's master, to Lord Krishna of Vrindavan. So this is a 9 verse, and here the last line where I'm reading out Vrindavanashtakam etadvache patanti ye nishchala buddhayaste Vrindavaneshangri saroja sevam sakshal labhante janusonta eva. न योगसिद्धिर्न ममास्तु मोक्षो वैकुण्ठलोकेऽपि न पार्षदत्वं प्रेमापि न स्यादिति चेदतारान्तु ममास्तु वृन्दावन एव वास. So, I don't want yoga, mystic powers. I don't want personal liberation. I do not want to stay in Vaikunt with the Lord, nor I crave for the pure love of the God, but I want to stay and reside in Vrindavan. That is the prayer. Now, one may want to say, pure love of God, everybody wants that. Why not even pure love of God? Means the Lord may love me or not, but I want to stay. at his abode, serving him. That is the meaning of this. Otherwise, you'll say, oh, no, we don't want pure love. Not like that. So, thank you.